Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sharing a story that's tough to tell, but it's a story about discovery, pain, and the surprising turns life can take. It's about the moment I found out my marriage wasn't what I thought it was. My wife, Sarah, and I had what I thought was a perfect life. We'd been married for 10 years, had 2 wonderful kids, a nice home in the suburbs, the whole package. We were that couple everyone looked up to, the ones who seemed to have it all figured out. From the outside, we were the picture of happiness. But as I would soon discover, pictures can be deceiving. It started with small things, little inconsistencies that I brushed off at first. She was working late more often. Her phone seemed to be glued to her hand. She'd become distant, almost like a stranger living in my house. When I'd ask if something was wrong, she'd just smile and say she was stressed from work. I wanted to believe her. I loved her, and I trusted her. Why wouldn't I? The real doubt started to creep in one evening. She said she was going out with her girlfriends for a dinner and a movie. I was at home with the kids, and after they were asleep, I found her tablet on the coffee table. It was logged into her social media, something that never happened. A message popped up and curiosity got the better of me. It wasn't from her friends. It was from a man I'd never heard of, and the message was, "Not something you'd send to just a friend?" My heart sank. It felt like the floor had dropped out from under me. I didn't confront her right away. I needed proof, not just a suspicion that could be explained away. So, I did something I never thought I'd do. I started digging. I looked at phone records, credit card statements, the late nights at work. They were dinners at fancy restaurants I'd never been to. The business trips, they were weekend getaways. The man from the message wasn't just a random person. It was a colleague she'd been seeing for over a year. A whole year. The confrontation was the hardest thing I've ever done. I laid out all the evidence on the dining room table. The photos, the receipts, the messages. I watched her face as the color drained from it. There was no denial, no excuses. Just a quiet admission. The woman I had built my entire life with was a stranger. She told me she felt neglected, that our spark had died, and she found comfort with someone else. The pain was indescribable. It was a betrayal that cut deeper than I could have imagined. Our perfect life was a lie, and everything we had built felt like it was crumbling into dust. We had to tell our families, and the shockwave rippled through everyone who knew us. Our friends were forced to choose sides, and our home became a battleground of whispered arguments and silent tears. I don't know what the future holds for us. We're in counseling, trying to navigate this mess for the sake of our children. Some days I see a glimmer of the woman I fell in love with. Other days all I see is the betrayal. This journey is far from over, and the path ahead is uncertain. It's a harsh reminder that sometimes the people you trust the most are the ones who can hurt you the deepest. Thanks for listening to my story. If you've been through something similar, know that you're not alone. Please consider liking this video and subscribing for more real-life stories. See you next time.